As the voice of some of our favorite Disney characters, the late David Ogden Stiers will forever have a place in our hearts.
I'm sure you know everything there is to know about the castle.
Oh, well, actually, yes, I do.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 5 David Ogden Stiers Disney roles. For this list, we're only looking at the voice acting roles he did for Disney.
My sincerest apologies, you are a handsome woman.
Number 5. Fenton Q. Harcourt, Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
Good Lord, there he is!
Members of the board, wait.
How did you find us?
Mr. Harcourt, wait!
A great character actor can make even a brief part memorable. Stiers did just that, with his role as Fenton Q. Harcourt in Atlantis: The Lost Empire. As Milo's boss at the museum, he discouraged the lead character from going to search for Atlantis, the lost city.
This museum funds scientific expeditions based on facts, not legends and folklore.
After Milo literally chases him down and jumps on his car, Fenton tries his best to be the voice of reason when convincing him that Atlantis isn't real.
You have a lot of potential, Milo. Don't throw it all away chasing fairy tales.
His voice is authoritative and persuasive, but just condescending enough to get the audience solidly on Milo's side. Stiers' voice acting does the crucial role of getting the main plot set up and ready to go.
You want to go on an expedition? Here, take a trolley to the Potomac and jump in.
Number 4. The Archdeacon, the Hunchback of Notre Dame. To be an effective voice actor, you gotta have the range. Stiers proved that he did when voicing the Archdeacon.
But you never can run from nor hide what you've done from the eyes.
His previous roles with Disney, more on those in a minute, demonstrated his stuffier, more know-it-all voices. But the Archdeacon's voice is the polar opposite. There's so much warmth and empathy in his tone, which makes sense given his character's role as a man of God. He's kind yet authoritative, 2 qualities we see when he demands Frollo leave Esmeralda alone after she seeks asylum.
You will not touch her.
Don't worry. Minister Frollo learned years ago to respect the sanctity of the church.
After Frollo leaves, he's patient with her as he explains the best way to deal with Frollo, and his voice conveys the wisdom of someone who's seen a lot.
You can't right all the wrongs of this world by yourself.
Well, no one out there is going to help, that's for sure.
Well, perhaps there's someone in here who can.
Number 3. Dr. Jumba Jookiba, Lilo and Stitch franchise.
Create something? But that would be irresponsible and unethical. I would never, ever make more than one.
The wacky inventor and Stitch's creator, Dr. Jumba Jookiba is one of Stiers' most fun roles. His voice finds the perfect balance of sounding intelligent yet eccentric, and upright yet kinda evil.
I prefer to be called evil genius!
Dr. Jumba is funny and vulnerable, and his slightly Eastern European-inspired accent amplifies each of his traits.
I'll make you taller and not so fluffy.
I like fluffy!
He often flips from orderly to chaotic in a fraction of a second, showing a range of emotion in every scene. Stiers voiced the Doctor time and time again, including in the movie's animated series as well as numerous sequels.
We have a guest!
A guest? Well, let's go meet him.
In fact, counting all projects, Dr. Jumba was his most frequent voice role for Disney.
After all you put me through, you expect me to help you just like that? Just like that? Fine.
Number 2. Governor Ratcliffe and Wiggins, Pocahontas.
What can you expect from filthy little heathens? Here's what you get when races are diverse.
Throughout his career with Disney, David Ogden Stiers showed that he could voice both the villain and the brunt of the joke.
Do you think we'll meet some savages?
If we do, we shall be sure to give them a proper English greeting.
Oh, gift baskets!
And he came so highly recommended.
He shows off those diverse skills most impressively with his role as Governor Ratcliffe, the pompous, thick-throated villain who leads the English in their expedition to the New World.
My dear friend King Jimmy will probably build me a shrine. There, all of the gold is mine.
His voice is snide and dripping with disdain. So it's astounding that Stiers also was the voice of Wiggins, Ratcliffe's dim-witted right-hand man. Wiggins is unsure of himself, so his voice has a goofier quality, and is a direct contrast to the governor's. It's a treat to hear the two banter, and realize that the same person is voicing them both.
Wiggins, why do you think those insolent heathens attacked us?
Because we invaded their land and cut down their trees and dug up their earth.
Number 1. Cogsworth and the Narrator, Beauty and the Beast.
And as I always say, if it's not Baroque, don't fix it.
Two of the signature voices in this 90s animated fairy tale are Cogsworth, the stuffy British clock who serves as the Beast's head of staff, and the Narrator, who frames the story but isn't seen on screen.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, a young prince lived in a shining castle.
Both characters have rich, textured voices that bring a sense of authority and propriety to the story. Cogsworth's voice in particular matches his personality as an uptight, tightly wound character who seeks order over everything else. But at the same time, he's able to use that voice to deliver some of the film's best wisecracks.
I want to do something for her. But what?
Well, there's the usual things, flowers, chocolates, promises you don't intend to keep.
No.
The roles were Stiers' first with Disney, and marked the beginning of a truly beautiful partnership. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.